Damn.
Get up in there. Fuck it. I don't even care. Let's go, Z. Get up in there.
I like it.
Nice. You thought I was gonna take a knee? Nah. Fuck it. Just one. Oh my.
Hmm.
Tell me ain't like this, Hey, don't worry about me. I'm not the one in front of you. Yo, listen. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and make this second round spicy real quick.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts and the New York Giants. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. To speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. He was brought down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your
You ain't gonna win either way, boy.
And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he stopped immediately there.
Hey, you just got a couple. Hey, I ain't got shit to say, bro. I ain't got shit to say to you, but my record versus you like 10-1, bro. My record versus you like 10-2 or some shit. Bro, I won the division every year and basically swept you every year with one. Swept. And the only year I didn't win it was the year I joined halfway through the year. Yeah, it was definitely halfway. That was the year you went to the Super Bowl and you won the division because I wasn't in your division the whole year. Man, this dude internet ass. I keep getting
36 yards on the punt with no return, and the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. 15-yard line.
Oh my god.
I wonder who I'm gonna play next.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Right.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And got his man complete.
We throwing dots out here, bro. That shit was beautiful.
A big play there for Indy. And even 50 yards.
Fuck. Fuck shit then.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Out of the gun.
Damn, Deuce about to get eliminated.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football. 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Yeah, I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
9 yards, and that leaves him just
That's out of time for him.
third and less than a
I'm
yard.
dead.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert it. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got his tight end, Burton, and he will be brought down about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Blazing start to the game for him. 4 plays, 4 passes, and look at him now, 1st and goal. Pretty good start.
Already down there. Now they just don't want to settle. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Harris Campbell, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
On the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he'll be taken
man.
before they work it across midfield.
Why is that nigga open?
Pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the line of scrimmage moves all
Ain't no way.
across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. A 1st down run for Barkley, pretty well defended. Give him 3 yards on the play.
Give credit to the defense for
He said he going.
And they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Again, the ball carrier.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
What the fuck you playing nigga thing?
And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the 1st. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay.
Showtime today, baby. The way in, touchdown, New York. Evan Ingram, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Joe lost twice.
And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here.
Damn. I mean, I did beat that man 31-0.
No,
Yeah.
you keep letting these bum ass niggas touch that bitch. She was under my fucking feet.
And he'll be out of bounds here.
Get out of here with that shit, man.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This man spamming a Saquon with human joystick. Shit's annoying as fuck.
Season ended today, and it's not going to. We still have December left.
more football.
We're only in November.
But
they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss.
Who do I play?
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the
Hey, we'll run that shit tonight, boy.
ends up spilling it for a loss.
2nd and 11. Campbell making the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works.
Yeah, fuck out of here, man.
3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a first down.
That man Kyler got 2 fumbles on me, game. You shut your bitch ass up, boy.
Result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 7-7.
Boy, you got 3. You got saved 3 times and still lost.
7-7.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Lorenzo Carter able to record his 5th sack of the season.
3rd and 13.
5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one.
Oh my God, he sailed it, bro.
Incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10.
Yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball.
Why would he do that?
Accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the pass?
That shit fast as fuck.
Pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt
That shit is very quick.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
Hey.
3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
What's up, Kyler? You gonna win out, bro?
From the gun, Jones.
Oh damn, that's how you feeling?
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Harold Landry in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
You know, a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point.
Whoa.
Pick up a 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
That's a really nice job of them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a run, you're going to smother it. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a
Come on, Ree.
and we're still in the 1st half. It's a 1st down.
What's the fucking game?
Operating from the gun, Jones. And incomplete, an excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really. But 2nd down instead.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They try to get the
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
I got it back though. Run there.
And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Fucking rebound.
Man, where my fucking phone at, bro?
It's not looking like the rain's gonna let up anytime soon. So that might
I'm
mean
ass.
wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And
I'm
that's what
gonna make
winds
it
up
soon.
getting intercepted.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Hit me. Come on. 3 times a charm. Oh, I fucking ass, yo. What the fuck? Oh, my mama, they cheating. I ain't never ever missed like that. What the fuck? He's shooting that bitch. What the? Nah, yeah, I'm not gonna make her up. Best in there.
He finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Oh. We can't win for losing, man. Oh, man, I'm finna go make a bill real quick. Hold up.
From the shotgun, he'll
Nah, come on, yeah, hold on. Nah, I got it.
Come on, man.
he's taken down.
It's interesting, partner.
I'm making a Giannis bill. They got me fucked up.
Guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. You get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone.
This man Hendo retarded.
More pressure, more blitzing.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. Give him 6 on the play, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing him to go down.
They don't need
Who?
to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, I'm finna block that
So they
bitch.
do it anyway.
I know my shit.
Rolling to his right. He's
My.
I wish I would never, never shit. Hold on, y'all finna go make this Giannis build though.
2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Nah, bro, I'm done. This is my last nigga, bro. And after that glitch going straight to my team.
Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
I don't know.
It's a touchdown. We know that, but the NFL defense is awfully good. You're not going to score.
You on the center, bro. You get back.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either way,
But yeah,
either way,
you got it.
I just went right past it.
Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
My man Hendo hit me from Mahomes, man.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin
I'm about
their
to send
next
him to
drive.
him.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just
Shit, I don't want no Cam Newton.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, hey,
Yeah,
totally
nah.
didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. And now look at him go. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it too before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Gano now to add the extra point. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
I'm finna make this Giannis nigga.
No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 20.
Cause I ain't been on that motherfucker yet. That's why. Yeah, the nigga speed probably not that fast, huh?
They'll throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Gain of 23 yards, the pickup there. Down. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one.
Nah, this nigga's 6'9".
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Yo, Kyrie, bro.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
In the mic, nigga? Damn.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
I know, I went a lot too, though. The way I was playing defense yesterday, what the fuck? That shit made me won.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. From the 21, it's second and 10. And he whips that one incomplete there. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
No, okay.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
I don't know, honestly.
Here, third and 10.
Damn.
Back to throw again. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 36.
Hey, well, I'm about to make this nigga with no stamina though.
So a very tight first.
Nah, they said if you're not the primary ball handler, you feel me? You don't need no motherfucker like that. We about to see.
Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, forecast call.
Yeah, you do, nigga. That's how niggas be getting their ass punched on. That ain't finna be me.
the second half. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Wait, hold on.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. The full start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This one into the hands of Burton. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target, and he didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
They go play action here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Man, this quarterback's selling right now, man.
Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down.
On the coverage.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
Damn, man.
And I would expect pressure here.
Unless you're trying to get like brick walls some shit.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. Oh, he tried to pitch it and the ball's loose. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the 1st down. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the 3rd quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession.
Wait, what this is a lot?
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley.
Let's
He
have
tall, huh?
Wait,
6'7".
Yikes, a 4-yard
Oh, damn, that's the
loss
tall.
really sets him back now for
forgot.
2nd down.
Taken down back at his own 8-yard line.
Yeah, that shit. Well, nah, that shit do look kind of cold. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's complete left side to Shepard.
Come on, man.
Just shy of the 25 at the 24. 16 yards.
Nah, you only need wait. Oh, you need fucking Hazel Hunter, Dream Machine.
Scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really
Corner specialist.
Officially,
Shit.
it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up
2nd and 11.
The 23-yard line.
Operating from the
Nah, you don't.
Jones. He rifles
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, that shit kind of look cold. What the fuck?
Picked off around the 27. And he will bring it back. An interception return.
Deep rebounding good. Yeah, that. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process.
You probably don't need all that vertical though.
When I go around the league,
That shit don't.
defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think. So they can
I don't think you need all that vertical though. No bull. You only need like a 70.
there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
14. Rodrigo.
I ain't lie, Kyrie. I might make this nigga with no standard though. No bullshit. Well, I'ma just see.
Pettis now on the return.
I'm making the Giannis bill.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Thing I'm doing, I don't give a fuck.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley.
Yeah,
No tackle, man.
He stopped up at about the 41. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Gain of 3 brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, Jones.
Come on, man.
They're inside the 25. 90 yards receiving now for him in the ball game. It's a first down. It's Barkley on the counter. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Again, it's Barkley. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Two yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, Jones. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for Saquon Barkley. Incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
You said what?
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll run with Barkley. And he'll get it only to about the 3 and no further as they stop him. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This now a chance at the very least to burn some clock following that 4th down stop. Points would be ideal for some breathing room, no doubt, and really a field goal would be huge. That would make it a 2-score game. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. He'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. And they run the option on second down. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. Charles, you said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
The Colts on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. He'll buy some time right. Able to shake him off. In trouble in the ball, and it's going to carry him out of the side of the end zone, and that, my friends, is a safety, 2 points. So give 2 points to the defense. They were in hot pursuit there, and in the end, they force him out of bounds.
You just wondered how he was going to get out of this one, Brandon. We saw him painting himself into a corner, and finally has nowhere to go but out the side of the end zone.
Man.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spot you're looking for. They got it with that big return.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit.
Give me that, man.
Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
By the Colts.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Number 6 brings up 2nd and 4.
Off the play fake. Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Oh my God, bro. That was my pick, man. Fuck.
17 yards and a giant first down.
Right back.
From the gun, Jones.
Pick that, man.
Fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
What are you doing, dog?
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to
Weird
look
as
elsewhere and find an
fuck.
open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Boy.
Middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time. But now it's 3rd down.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal.
Give me that, man. Take that shit to the house.
Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make
Fuck
plays
out
when
of
you're
here.
losing.
Weak
And here,
ass shit.
the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance, and then they end up winning this game.
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run here with Taylor, and he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. There's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Sit your ass down.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Makes the score Colts 28, Giants 16. Rodrigo Blankenship to kick off for Indianapolis.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
Are you ready, man?
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Giants take
What should
over
my take
1st
over?
and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin.
Hey, yo, Dame.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back. From, and now here's
Who'd you say I play the winner out of?
picked off at the 40.
Oh, all right.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Colts use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
Footing always a concern, but the extra points up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Mm-hmm. Invite me, I'm finna upgrade this thing real quick.
Man.
Rodrigo Blankenship to kick
So
off.
after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. The drive starts with a completion left side, and he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 8 yards on first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Operating from the gun, Jones. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will bump the lead up to 26. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
That is on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That goes for a gain of 31. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. That's complete to Slayton. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10. Once
Damn, this nigga expensive as shit.
To throw again, Jones. That's going to be caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That's good for 28 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Sterling Shepard. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film. But this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Rodgers on the return.
I'm going to show you, man.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Colts take over 1st and 10.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither off.